Welcome to the new stuff for Feat 16855, Recovery Plan Staging Support as a part of the NCI 7.5 release. After a failover, organizations need control over when reverse replication starts to ensure only validated and approved data is being synced back to the primary site. This feature is required so that organizations can test the data for compliance and any anomaly detection occurs before reverse replication is started. Currently, the reverse replication happens automatically, which can conflict with compliance, data validation, and customer DR policies. Customers will now have the flexibility to decide when to enable or disable auto-reverse replication, helping them to align with compliance requirements and avoid unintended data corruption. For example, if a database VM boots up, but its service fails due to missing transaction logs, auto-reverse replication could inadvertently replicate that corrupted state back, and this control would allow customers to prevent such scenarios and maintain data integrity. So as you can see in the right-hand side of the screen, I have a picture of a recovery plan, which shows the location for the setting, which is under advanced settings in the recovery plan, and there's now two new options. So there is the auto protect option, which is the default behavior, and this is basically the automatic resync or re-replication of data back to the primary. And the second radio button is resume protection manually. And this is the button that a customer would want to choose if they want to validate their data prior to starting replication back to the primary. After a failover has occurred and the customer has validated that their data is good, they are ready to replicate data back to the primary. In this screenshot of the recovery plan screen, the customer would select the recovery plan or plans that they want to resume protection for and click the three dots above and select Resume Protection to start replicating data back to the primary site. A few things to note for this feature. In AOS 7.5, this is a UI-only feature. There's no v4 API support, but it will be coming in a future version. The granularity of this feature is at a per recovery plan level. Sync rep VGEs are not supported. Specifying post-failover protection delays are also not supported. So basically, again, because this is a manual failover or manual reprotection, we don't want to set essentially a timer for that. So we want the customer to be able to control or manually start when this occurs. And then lastly, local snapshots are not allowed after failover when in manual mode. Currently, with AOS 7.3 and previous releases, after a failover, AOS will attempt to replicate data back to the primary site after a failover. New in AOS 7.5 is the option to configure manual reprotection, which allows customers to validate data prior to replicating back to primary. As far as minimum required versions, this requires AOS 7.5 and PC 7.5. Any licensing is supported. This works on AHV and ESXi hypervisors. Any platform is supported. There is no sizer support, and this feature will be available when AOS 7.5 ships. Thanks for watching this new stuff on Recovery Plan Staging Support as a part of the NCI 7.5 release.